It will be Cornwall captain Adam Roslin who gets us underway here at the South Leeds Stadium. Betfred League 1, round 10 action. It'll be the unmistakable figure of Harvey Hallis, the Hunslet prop, who takes the first carry. He's met by Harry Boots, Luke Collins and David Wheatman in there as well. As the Parksiders will have first use of the football, and there's Mackenzie Skur, who made 3 appearances on loan to Cornwall from Bradford last year. Josh Rhodes is tackled 13 metres from the Hunslet line. Collins now to Wheatman. Here's Roslin, little flat ball to Simpson, but Simpson's lifted off his feet legally and then dumped on his backside. Cornwall 10 out now. Collins, Roslin dabs in behind. Renders missed it as he is nickel grounded the ball. No, the merry flag waver has said that's gone dead, and Hunslet will start 20 from their own line. Last tackle for Hunslet, and Beharrell will go airborne. Nickel watches that brilliantly and claims the ball. Cornwall will start 8 metres from their own line. Roslin, the dummy half, into Aaron Small. Small just seemed to slip as he met the contact. Heavy rain before kick-off here in Leeds. That's a good run from Aronson. The rain has abated somewhat now. It still makes for a greasy playing surface, and here's Collins onto Brown. Brown shrugged off one. Brown's through a gap, but he can't get past Hallis. That was a good tackle from Harvey Hallis. Collins, Roslin will just dab into open ground. One for Nickel to chase. Watson's coming across. Nickel's going to get there in front of Render, I think. Render's knocked it forward. Nickel picks up. Cornwall score. But no, what's the referee ruled here? Wow. Tara Jones has said that Cornwall have knocked forward, but for mine, that came off Render. And that is a let-off for the home side. Well, another Hunslet error. The home side looked rattled in these early stages. The ball kicked out on the full, which means Cornwall will start 30 from their own line. That was Black that played it to the Welshman Harry Boots, Collins and a David Wheatman, a try scorer on this ground 12 months ago when the home side were 36-6 winners. Collins, who had a try disallowed that afternoon. On to Boots again, his second carry of the set. Roslin tips it back to Josh Rhodes, and Rhodes does really well to offload. Wheatman, Roslin dabs in behind again. Now Nickel, here's another foot race. Nickel picks up. Cody Nickel scored this time, I think. Well, Nickel had one chalked off, I think incorrectly by referee Tara Jones, but this one stands, and finally Cornwall's persistence and their dominance on the field results in points on the scoreboard. Into the final 30 seconds of this first half. And that's Jack Coventry, the interchange, wearing the Hunslet-themed scrum cap. The ball goes to Beharrell, and Beharrell brings Josh Jordan Roberts back on his inside. One last play, you think. Here's O'Hanlon, the siren goes, and Hunslet are over. Well, that is a dagger to the hearts of Cornwall's chances. They've been totally dominant in this first half, but they have conceded a try right on the siren. The 2 interchanges, Conroy and Ross, combine to halt Hunslet's progress, and they've been the architects of their own downfall there. The ball's gone to ground. Roslin picks up, offloads to Small. Small over halfway. He was too quick for Watson, but Skur comes back to cut him down. Roslin to Brown. This is where Brown is so dangerous. Hunslet, they hold off. They don't commit, but they do now. And the Australian fullback, who has been Cornwall's match winner so often over the past 2 years. On to another one of the Chuffs' standout performers, David Wheatman. And Cornwall go into Hunslet's red zone. Brown onto Cullen, back on the inside. That takes 3 Hunslet men to bring Cullen down. as Cornwall are just 9 metres from the line. Conroy, will he go on his own? Show and go from Conroy, spins in the tackle. Nathan Conroy. Wow, he is in a rich vein of try-scoring form. That's 4 in 5 matches, and it'll be even sweeter than it was against one of his former clubs. Cornwall hit the front again. Brown to try and nudge Cornwall further in front. 8-6 they lead. Will it be 10-6 if this conversion goes over and the flags go up? Cornwall lead after 49 minutes here at the South Leeds Stadium by 10 points to 6. Hunslet knocking on the Cornwall door. The Chuffs defending their own line. There's Josh Jordan-Roberts. He spun in the tackle. He spun away from 2-3 would-be Cornwall defenders. And Josh Jordan-Roberts scores his customary try against the Chuffs. That's the 4th consecutive game that he has crossed the whitewash. And it's Hunslet that are back in front. Jordan-Roberts, the latest Hunslet try scorer, brought down by the debutant Sam Campbell. Beherrell, short little ball to Matt Fletcher, the recent signing. There's Knowles. Knowles dummies, tries to go on his own. That's Josh Rhodes there who stops him. Oh, and there's Fletcher, goes through a gap. Surely Fletcher's impeded the Cornwall defence, but the referee thinks otherwise. No obstruction. And Hunslet score their second try in a matter of minutes to put some daylight between the two sides. Black with the tackle on Adams. It goes back to Knowles, and Knowles just hangs it up. Oh, and that's brilliantly plucked from the sky by Jude Ferreira. And Hunslet score again to really stretch their advantage. 22 points to 10 with a kick to come. Fletcher will play the ball on the last tackle as Knowles just dabs over. Oh, that's bounced nicely for Hunslet. The flip ball out the back, and Aronson's away. Now it'll be a foot race. Harry Aronson, he's got Black on his outside. Bailey Black is going to go in at the corner. Well, Cornwall, they looked dead and buried just a moment ago. They say never write off the Saints. Well, never write off the Chuffs either. They produced a sterling comeback in their last away match against Midlands Hurricanes, and is history about to repeat itself here at the South Leeds Stadium. Trickier conversion than Brown's last effort that did find the mark, but it will favour him as a right-footed kicker, and if this goes over, Cornwall will be back to just 8 points behind Hunslet. And that's good from Cameron Brown, his second conversion of the afternoon. And it's Hunslet 24, Cornwall 16. O'Hanlon is stopped on his feet, the man who got things moving for Hunslet in the first half. Great short ball from Watson, and there's Will Adams. That's his first try in Hunslet colours. He had a 3-game loan spell with Cornwall back in 2022, and is that the try that will finally see the Parksiders go on to claim victory? Hunslet have certainly profited from Cameron Brown's spell in the sin bin. Whitmore, Knowles, and that's a lovely short ball again to Adams, and he scores another try in almost identical circumstances to his first, and that is surely the game in the bag for Dean Muir's side. Whitmore is the dummy half to Knowles. Now Beherrell, who just hoist it up, looking for Render. Oh, that's a brilliant finish in the corner from Jack Render. Well, he hasn't had his best game from a defensive point of view, but that is a fine finish from Jack Render as Hunslet finish the game with another brilliant try, and they hit the 40-point mark. Beherrell, who has the perfect half dozen from the tee this afternoon, will he make it 7 from 7? The siren must be only moments away as Beherrell, has that snuck over? Yes, it has. And there, in fact, does go the siren. Well, a game that promised so much for Cornwall when they led 4-0 going into the closing stages of the opening 40 minutes, but Hunslet scored just before half-time. Cornwall retook the lead after the break, but from then on it was pretty much one-way traffic as the Parksiders prevail by 42 points to 16.